It took everything in me on Monday to not laugh when she said, what does she was sadhana?
No, sarada, sadhana. More like sadhana. Hey,
Sadhana.
Swaha. Who is Swaha? Come on, please. Or a lot to say, and I want Swaha to like reveal themselves. Swaha, who's that?
Yeah, it's weird.
All right. Sorry.
There's an M on it, so
I assume it's Mahadeva, but
Well, he would have said something by now, no?
yeah, that's true. Get the boot. Boot.
Drama. Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
Okay.
I felt like it was Mahadeva. That was really close call. Timing. Just a bunch of Swaha. It's like you're about to put the Grita into the Homa. It's like, wait.
Too powerful of a word.
Nobody's enjoying this, you guys. But yeah, go on.
I wanted to say that, like, I kind of just want this to be like the reason, like those three things that I said, right? I feel like this should be, and I don't think talking about it's unnecessary. Yes, going into the details, unnecessary. However, I need to see on your end how she was perceived in Seattle.
Yeah.
I think that's important because we've only gotten one side. I want to get the full thing. I think that's important. I don't need to know chronologically what exactly happened because I already got the picture. It's just I just need more eyes to see to understand at some point, but it doesn't necessarily need to be chronological.
Does it really actually matter what happened in Seattle at this point, though?
No, not at all. What happened doesn't matter. I just want to understand Jawlamuki.
No, this is what matters about Seattle, right? Like, nobody wanted the girl to go missing. She went missing. The issue has to do with the fact that Jawlamuki was, like, freaking out about it. Like, her reaction right now was unprecedented. Nobody could have seen it coming because the very afternoon the girl went missing, that very afternoon Jawlamuki was, like, expressing deep reverence and, like, a commitment to our community. She wanted to start an autonomous zone in the forest for us to, like, do our thing. When I met her in Ashland a year ago, at the beginning of this year, when I met her in Ashland, she was like, I will cook for this community. I will give my life to this community. Like, everything about her, up till that Thursday when Rama went missing, like, everything about her conveyed that she was a reliable, trustable person. We stayed in her house in Portland, and she was nothing but sweet to us. It's strange that she would say that we trashed her place. We have photo evidence that we didn't. You know, we, like, took photos of her altar the last day before we left. She was happy to feed everybody. She was so nice. In fact, when she told me not to bring Rama to Seattle, we, like, talked about it amongst ourselves without Jawlamuki. And then we were like, yeah, I'm not going to go to Seattle. It's okay. We'll just go home to LA with Rama because Rama can't come to Seattle. Maybe she shouldn't come to Seattle. And I was inviting this lot to come back to Seattle if they wanted because I wasn't going to come back to LA if they wanted. I wasn't going to go to Seattle. Jawlamuki was down. She was, like, so sweet. She was, like, so down for Nikhila Devi to drive us, like me, Shunya Vahini, Gananayaka, Rama. She was like, the thing you have to understand is that in Portland, Jawlamuki took a special interest in Rama and, like, had Rama with her everywhere. Like, she was there in the kitchen with Jawlamuki. When we went out to the waterfall, like, she was there with Jawlamuki the whole time. And then when she ran off to the rapids or whatever, like, Jawlamuki was like, oh, she's going to be fine. She's just a teenager. She's acting like a brat and a child. She'll come back. Like, everything was chill.
I never called her a brat.
Nobody had any reason to suspect Jawlamuki would, like, freak out like this. Also, where is Jayanth? I see Veeranath out there.
He went missing, you...
He's over there? Okay, cool. Is he not going to show up on the camera? Is he mad at me? Because, like, dude, like, chill. Like, it's not... Nobody wants this to happen. Nobody wants this to continue happening. Nobody wants it to happen ever again in the future. But what happened, and this is very important, what happened, I don't think anybody could have predicted. Not with Rama, not with Jawlamuki. With Rama, more so than with Jawlamuki. But that's, like, incidental at this point. When Rama went missing, it was after the retreat. The retreat had ended. Okay, hold on. Okay. So the retreat had totally ended, and we got kicked out of Sarada's house, so we were just staying in the park. Now, Rama had never been a flight risk before. Bhairavana, the Jayama. I think that's Jayama. Dude, I'm so sorry I haven't called you until now. It's my bad.
Don't worry. Please don't. I hope that you didn't interpret any of my statements with anger written in them.
Not at all. I don't think you're capable of that emotion to our detriment. No, you guys, I'm telling you, there he is, Jayama. You guys, nobody thinks this is cool or funny. No one's enjoying this, least of all me. This is not fun. I don't want this to happen ever again. And the one thing you have to remember is that nobody has come for the community in this way. You just have to understand that Jwalamukhi has never exhibited anything that would have clued us into this reaction. It's disproportionate and random. And there are some things that you need to know about this yogini that have to do with exorcisms that I need to tell you about because it's like my duty by dharma to tell you about them. But we'll keep them aside for now. Yes, Sonu? And just like speak. It's small enough for a group to just...
Okay. So, but I think that's important context to know because
yes,
for me, like it's either the fact that or it's either the fact that she has a record of this kind of behavior before that as well.
Not with us.
No, not with us, but she has court cases where she's had to pay out for her behavior. It could be that.
That 3 hours and 6 minutes.
I was
like,
sued by
bitches.
nurses for calling them nurses.
Bitches. Yeah, we've been laughing about that.
That was the funniest comment.
That was the realest thing there. That was the realest, like...
We were all thinking it, but he just said it. That's awesome.
Yeah. No, like with Rama, like I should not have brought her to Seattle and Portland. And by the way, I didn't mean to. She showed up at the airport. Like she just like came on her own. Like we didn't fly together. She was supposed to stay in my house, watch my house as she did when I was in Tennessee. She just came to the airport and then she told me she was going to come. I was like, yeah, okay. Whatever. I mean, like I can handle it. And we were handling it. We were all fine. It was all going well. I'm going to tell you about the exorcism stuff later and Mahadeva will weigh in. Only Shunya Vahini and Mahadeva will like understand this next piece. And Viranatha. Only those of you who are there in Portland or Seattle will understand the gravity of what we're dealing with right now. I need to convey it to you because it's very important detail and I couldn't yet until now because we're fighting it. We're fighting it on so many levels. Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't enjoy this and I don't mean for anybody to get in trouble. And I did not expect that Jwalamukhi would come for all of you. And in fact, I didn't even expect to have this like reaction from her as Mahadeva will testify. No, right? So as Mahadeva will testify, he was in the car with Jwalamukhi and she was just like being a total asshole to him. Just like, you know, Grasini, Nikhila and Mahadeva have been targeted by Jwalamukhi in some weird way. She might have some sublimated like sexual desire for me or something because the things that she's saying to them are interesting. She's accusing them of wanting to sleep with me, not really being here for the right reasons. People out themselves often when they say things that they find fault, when they find fault with others, the thing that they find fault with is worth noting. And the thing that she finds fault with Nikhila, Grasini, and Mahadeva is that they all want to suck my cock. Maybe she does. I don't know. And she keeps saying it's not about you, and of course making it about her. But that reaction, and of course she has a precedent of like being an activist, like leftist, like anarchist. We know all of that about her. But she's also a mother, a grandmother, who just cooked for everybody. She seemed sweet. She cared about Rama. It's some kind of weird survivor's guilt. Because at the restaurant, Rama was being bratty like she always was, towards the end of the retreat especially. And I think Jwalamukhi just lost it. She started like cussing people out, being really obnoxious about the bill and the check or whatever. And that's when this girl spiraled. Like she got into a really weird zone. And we had it. Like we were taking care of her. She was like in her tree. Like she was starting to cry and like calm down. Mahadeva will tell you maybe more of the details of that. Like what people are calling an exorcism and forcing into an Abrahamic framework. It's not that. But she was fine until Jwalamukhi came and like freaked out about where we were supposed to sleep. We had been sleeping in the park for nights already. It was fine with us. It was just the first night that Jwalamukhi was going to join us and sleep in the park with us. Obviously, she didn't take too well to that, so she freaked out. That caused Rama to run away, and I think this is some weird like survivor's guilt like reaction. I did not expect it to be this severe. I don't understand why she's coming for Sonu, for Jairatha, for Viranatha. Like those of you who weren't at Portland or at Seattle, I don't know what you have to do with any of this, but she's single point. Huh?
She sensed how bad I was.
No, I know. I think she just senses that we're like good together, strong together.
And what Rama was trying to do was destroy our community.
And for reasons I'll get into later. And then what Jwalamukhi is trying to do now is destroy our community. So the first thing I just want to say is that, like, you guys, I'm so sorry. Like, I had no idea she would react this way. And I had no idea that her reaction would be so damaging to you. I don't know why she thinks it's okay to dox you guys. I don't want her to.
No one has been doxed, you lying sack of shit.
And I should have communicated this plan to you earlier. I just like didn't know if it was going to work and if there was any viability here. I just want to shut her down. I wanted to get her, like, just stop doing this. Just stop doxing you guys. Just stop attacking me. Just stop trying to burn everything down. And so my strategy here, and of course, like I really want to hear from Mahadeva because your message in the morning was important. I wish Nikhila was here. My strategy is that if I don't give her like this platform to moderate, if I don't like give her some place to like express these energies, she's just going to express them anyway in this really unregulated, destructive way of leading an internet campaign against me. You guys know
You're
already,
the one
and
with the
Jayalalitha was
following.
right
I
on the
don't
money
even
here
have social
about, like, the fact
media.
that the internet is just the internet. I'm a public figure on the internet. Nobody loves more than to like destroy such a thing. And what we're
Fucking
doing
predator.
is mutually exclusive, like trying to spread a tradition that is supposed to be spread in secret
Wow.
with very strong checks and balances to who gets to come in and who should be kept out. And here I am as a public figure using my platforms to like make it available to one and all. Obviously, that's not going to go down very well. That's always going to be there. The internet's always going to be the internet. So if Jwalamukhi is out there on the internet, like galvanizing support to like take us down, obviously that's not few and far in between.
I don't
People
even
will rally
have
to her
social
cause.
media.
So I thought if I just appease and give her the sense that she has the reins,
Amazing.
although I don't ever actually mean to give her the reins, that would do something. I think it has. Like every conversation that I've
You're
had
so
with her
predictable.
has been increasingly calm, increasingly moderate. She's not cussing me out anymore. She's
Oh,
like
yes, I
saying
am,
G
you
again.
sick
She's sweet
son of a
again.
bitch.
She's talking about things that she wants to mail back that might belong to people. She's saying thank you, and like it seems to be going really well. And I think
Are
I
we
just
actually
one more
scared of this? Are we,
no. Wait, bring it Deva. Hold on. Like, I don't think it's like, okay, you are like a suicide bomber, which is great. Like, you are like me, a sadhu, in that you don't have a job. Like, I don't have a job. You don't have a family. Like, you know, there are some people here who are understandably afraid that they'll get fired from jobs that they care about. Like, Sonu made a really
What would they
good
get
point about
fired
how, like,
for?
her whole independence as a brown woman is premised upon making her own income. So I don't think it's going to be helpful for
Would
us.
they
Bring
get
Deva,
fired
you
for
just
being
express that, like,
exposed
we're
for
not
being in a
afraid.
cult that
But
tried
I
to
am
cover up a
afraid because
missing
she's
girl?
scary, dude. Like, she's really scary. Like, she like says she's gonna slash tires and shit. I'm not worried about my physical safety, but this is like the fear that you would feel when you're watching a rampaging elephant or a rampaging buffalo or something. And I
Now
don't
I'm
mean
a
about her size. I'm
rampaging
sorry that maybe
elephant.
does not come across too well.
Nice.
But she's really violent in a way
Nice.
that seems like
Yeah.
likely to escalate.
I'm
So if she
very
can't get you
violent.
fired, if she can't get me
Clearly.
fired, if she like she's probably gonna try to get me deported or imprisoned.
I'm
I'm not actually
literally
afraid, and I know
trying
you
hard
aren't either.
not to
But
do
we
that.
should be a little bit. Like, this is something that
I'm
we should
just
be a little bit concerned
letting
about,
you
if not
destroy
actually terrified
yourself.
about.
Just
So
letting you
I
show
think it
people
is.
who you are.
I have to point this out that like it's not okay that she's doing this. It's horrible, and I'm so sorry that the psychotic white girls who usually try to destroy me are now psychotically trying to destroy you.
No
And
one's even
it's
talking
not
about
lost on
them.
me that the reason why you're all in trouble right now is just because of your association.
No
with me.
one's in
Dude, I
trouble.
fucking hate
Yeah,
that. I would
that's
kill
right.
myself over this. Like, I've been so
They're in trouble for
like
their
I'm a human being with
association with
emotions
you.
too. I don't think any of us have lost the right to outrage. Like, this is outrageous. What's happening is outrageous. And this is so important that we get together and just like start with this. This sucks.
I think
shouldn't be
the
happening.
only, yeah, of course. I think the only
Whoops,
way
you stupid motherfucker. Really? Really?
Yeah, like,
You're so smart. I love the look on your face right now, Sonu. It's fucking priceless. You all think you're so fucking smart. You're not. See, actually, I'm the one who manipulated you, you dumb son of a bitch.
you guys,
Wow.
I have to.
Go ahead. Go ahead. What do you have to say for yourself now? Other than that, you're a fraud. You're literally sitting here. You literally go online, admit to everyone it's your fault. And now here you are. How many heads do you have? How many heads do you have? You're pathetic.
Be careful.
You're pathetic.
Be fucking careful.
Fuck you. You're pathetic too. All of you. You're vile and you should be ashamed of yourselves. No one's coming after you. No one's been doxxed. How dare you? No one's coming after you. I don't even fucking have social media. I don't even have social media.
Jessica, you have
The
violated our
only
privacy.
the only person who's to blame is Nishanth. You're all ashamed for what you've been associated with, and you should be. Nishanth, shame on you.
Ma,
How many heads do you have?
There's no other way.
How many heads do you have?
Can I speak? Can I speak for a moment? I actually agree with her on this point. And this, what just happened is just yet another incident of a sequence of very poor judgment. You didn't even check who's in the meeting, dude.
And you use the same link that we use for lectures.
You said, by the way, excuse me, let me speak.
Excuse
please.
me, sorry.
You said, by the way, that you couldn't predict that she would behave this way. I could. She was behaving this way for. She was behaving this way for a full day.
You're all terrified of her.
I got
I'm
the
not
message.
terrified.
I was I think
I'm
it's
not.
so funny. Everyone wants to talk about how I react to a missing girl, but not the person whose fault it is that she's missing.
It is my fault that she's missing. I didn't know she was going to go missing.
But why is the conversation about how people reacted to that versus your failures?
Because you're not letting you moderate this thing on Monday that I want you to moderate, that I like I think is good for the
Oh,
public. Like,
stop. Come on. It's too late to backpedal now. You think it's a good idea. You literally just admitted, I have it recorded, Nishanth. You literally just admitted that it was all a ruse, that you did it as a lie. You literally just admitted it. Yeah, I would run too, Mahadeva. I would be embarrassed too. You should
I genuinely
be.
want to do this thing on
You're
Monday.
such a liar. You literally just called me a fucking rampaging elephant.
Yes,
and
because
you
they're terrified of you.
criticize me. You
They think you're
criticize.
doxing you. You're doxing.
No
you're
one's
coming
been
up with your
doxed.
jobs.
Name an example where I've published someone's private information on the internet. Name one incident, one person. I'm ready. I'll be quiet. Tell me.
Yeah, I'll tell you. You published on Dropbox a bunch of our private messages, and that was taken down by Dropbox.
That I shared with who? You.
You put it on the Reddit thread.
I shared it with you. And it didn't have, what private information did it have?
It had cell phone numbers. It had personally identifiable information.
Like what?
And, like phone numbers, names, addresses, like all.
I
of
did
these
not
things.
publish anyone's address. That's a lie.
You did. No, see, Dropbox privacy agrees with me on this, so you don't actually.
Actually, it was reported for pornography, and it's been restored because it wasn't pornography. Check it. So anyway,
I just want to say I'm not
Wow.
afraid of Jwalamukhi.
you shouldn't be. I haven't. All I have ever done is fight for Rama.
I'm actually afraid of Nish. Nish is the person I'm afraid of.
Me too.
I'm not afraid of you at all.
Me too.
I actually don't understand why this conversation's about you at all.
Thank you.
Like you're
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
It's not about Jwalamukhi.
Yes,
it's
it
about
is.
me, and I'm trying
It
to say
has
that
been.
it has been, and I admit that. I'm saying and I agree.
You're not.
I'm not.
You don't
And
lead
this
anything.
meeting-
You don't lead
I know, but-
anything except for when it's convenient for you. And then when
No,
something
Jwalamukhi-
goes wrong, you're not the leader.
Jwalamukhi, I think we're making progress on Monday.
Oh, you're
These
full of
people
shit. You
don't
could,
like that I'm giving you the reins. They
dude,
think-
I have no reins. There are no
Yes, you
reins.
do. Yes, you do.
No, you just
yes.
admitted it was all a ruse.
No, Ma. I followed every
Ugh.
tenet of our contract. I told you
You
that
are having private meetings again in which you
This is the
talk
first
poorly about me. The
this is
first
the
one.
first one.
In
And
which
in
I
this
have
meeting-
recorded all the horrible things you've said about me. And let's be clear, she's done things like this before. You brought up a defamation. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Sonu. You brought up a defamation lawsuit where a racist sued me for calling them, wait for it, a racist. And for the record, I have never paid them a dime. But you're right. I did go to court and paid actually $30,000 out of my own pockets to expose white supremacists. I guess you got me. I'm a real piece of shit, aren't I?
No one's gonna
And
bring
then
that
I was willing to do anything to protect that girl and the next girl. Because what about Chrissy?
Yes, I
What about fucking Heather? What about all those other girls, dude?
We are all in agreement.
Where's
We don't want
Kulishvari?
this to happen to
Where's
Christine.
Kulishvari? Why is she gone?
I mean,
Why is she gone,
I
Nish?
can explain that to you. She's gone because she wants to continue teaching yoga on her own terms. Doesn't want to be in this community anymore.
Why?
If-
Why doesn't she want to be in this community anymore? Why don't you tell everyone right now?
Well, okay, obviously because of things like this, right? My mismanagement. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying my best. Want
You're
to
not
do these
trying
things
your
on
best.
Monday.
This is not
I
you
want to do
trying
these
your
things on
best.
Monday.
This is you doing what you've been doing, being manipulative and lying and pinning people against each other.
I
That
don't take
is
back
what you're good
anything
at.
I said in this
You
meeting.
are a liar and a manipulator. And this is prime evidence on it. And not only that, you're so pompous. You are so full of your own ego. You couldn't even think to start a different Zoom link. You use the same Zoom link. You fucking idiot. You think you're so smart. Your ego's so big. That's your problem. And at this point, I'm convinced you're a predator. At this point, I am convinced you're a lie because you continue to lie and manipulate. You continue to prioritize yourself over anyone else. You are busted, and mark my words, Nishanth. You and your cult are done now. Do you hear me?
Why am I a predator?
You and
I
your
don't
cult
understand.
are done now. There won't be any more girls. You think it's really funny. You weren't the
What do
one
you
who
mean
had
by
to search for
girls?
the girl. You weren't
What
the
do you
one
mean
who had
by
to look
girls?
for her. She's still
One
in the
girl went
hospital.
missing.
One girl went missing. Two ended up in the psych ward.
Yes. One girl went
Another
missing.
one had a
Two
fucking
ended up in
psychotic
the psych
breakdown with you. Another one was coerced into fucking sex because she thought it was part of some initiation ritual she had to do.
Ruby and I were a consensual relationship.
Not if she thought she had to have sex with you as part of some initiation ritual.
She did not.
Oh,
I
and
did
we
not
should
make-
definitely believe you because you've proven to be such a stellar guy who tells the truth. You're
Yes,
not
I
even
did
honest
not.
with me. You're not even
No.
being honest with them.
I am being honest with them.
You
They
literally
don't
just
want-
sat and had a Zoom meeting where you admitted in
Yes.
front of all these people these things, and you come in here and you say things that are contradictory.
They're terrified of you, Ma. They think
They
you're gonna
should be.
dox them already.
They
And
have
I'm
not been doxxed, number one. They should be terrified of me because I'm going to expose all of you now. Because
You haven't seen the conversations we've
you
had.
haven't seen
I've been
shit.
defending you. I've been defending Mondays. I've
Fuck
been defending
you.
what we've been doing.
You
They've
are
all
full
agreed
of
that
it.
that's something that we
You
should
are
do.
full of it. You just admitted that it was all a ruse.
No, it's not a ruse.
You admitted it. Oh, you want me to stop this video and play it back for you so you can hear your own words? Would that help you?
No, it's just they don't like that you're doing Mondays with me.
I
Right?
bet
They
they
don't like that.
don't. I bet
They
they're
think-
mortified. I might
Take
show
it to
some of the
the
shit they said while that girl was missing. I bet
Yes.
they're mortified. I
This
would
is
be
a
nervous too.
disproportionate
That's
reaction
right.
to the girl
Sonu
going
doesn't
missing,
care.
Ma.
Sonu doesn't care, do you, Sona?
Nobody
Go
wanted
ahead,
the girl
Ma.
to go
Let me
missing.
go ahead for that zoom in close up. Yeah, you
Nobody
should all
wanted
be
the girl to go
ashamed.
missing.
Yeah,
Chrissy
I
ended up
think
in the
at this
psych ward.
point,
I don't think that's
Nish,
my
I
fault.
think you did. I am now convinced. Here's what I think. You want to hear my grand summary
Sure,
of it
sure.
all? Here's what I think. When you got to my house, you made it clear you were already getting frustrated with Rama.
Yes.
And then it became very clear that your attentions and focus was on Asha, who I don't believe that you're not dating and who I believe to be with you. And I think you lied about that. I know you did, as a matter of fact. And I think that you figured out, I know for a fact, I've seen the messages from Rama's family that she told you about how she got her psychological diagnosis. This is the first time, which is because, how did she get it, Nish? How did her problem start out?
I actually don't know the answer.
Oh,
to
you're
that.
full
Like
of
in high
shit.
school?
I've seen the
No,
messages.
I
know
don't
she
actually-
told you. Because she did psychedelics in 2020.
Yes, correct.
Right,
Yes,
yeah.
I know
Oh, right. Now he remembers. It's all coming back to him. And so
understand
her
the mark.
her
It's not my
psychological
fault that she has
state,
psychological
her
issues.
psychological state was first induced in 2020 after she did too much acid, and you knew that. Then you knew that was her fucking weakness. Then you bring her to your home, you create a space for her to do what? More psychedelics while she's off of her medication, because why? You think it might help her? Come the fuck on. How does giving someone who is on psychedelic or antipsychotics because they had terrible trips, how is facilitating a space for them to go off of those drugs and then giving them psychedelics? No one has to be a fucking guru or a medical doctor to know that's a horrible fucking idea. Let me finish my theory, because I'm pretty sure I'm fucking on to it. Then you fucking bring her here where you know she will be treated with fucking grace. And then by the time we're in Seattle, you're lying when you say the retreat was over. Of course, I guess that depends on whose retreat you're talking about. Your retreat, my retreat, our retreat. Our retreat ended Friday morning. That's when everyone planned to leave, was the following morning, the morning after Rama went missing. That's why I slept in the park with you all, because one, I was worried about Rama, and two, people were counting on me to give them rides back to Portland. And even though I thought it was all bullshit, I was going to make sure that whatever Rama needed to get, wherever Rama needed to go, and the people who I brought there, I was going to be there to take them home, even though I was disgusted with all of you at that point, all fucking ready.
Okay,
And
fine.
you, at that point, Rama had continued to fucking escalate, as you were told she would, and you were over it. You didn't want to fucking deal with her anymore. And so I think you did fucking and do your best to fucking send her off. I think you wanted her to fucking disappear, because then you didn't have to take her back home to LA and deal with her. You said multiple times, I have to take her back to LA and deal with her. You said that. And I think that's what you wanted. You wanted her to fucking disappear. It would explain why you didn't go after her. It would explain why you didn't ask for help sooner. It would explain why you tried to make it seem like it wasn't a big deal. It would explain why you did things that actually delayed search efforts in the morning, it would explain everything you did that didn't make sense at the time because you didn't want her to be found, and then you could fucking take Asha home to LA and you had a new fucking project. You fucking piece of shit. That's what you fucking did. I don't give a fuck whether or not you accept
the
him.
allegation that I delayed the search efforts.
You did.
Also, can I go back to your statement? Like, if I'm dangerous for women like Chrissy and Rama, fine. But this is about Chrissy and Rama. Why is this about like victims who are women? Because
you're the one who keeps finding them. You're the one who keeps somehow managing to end up with vulnerable fucking women in his apartment. You're the one who somehow keeps ending up with women who end up having fucking these horrible psychotic breakdowns, who surrounds himself like people like this piece of shit right here, big, whatever your fucking name is, who thinks it's funny. That's why.
Chrissy and Rama is what this is about. You know what?
You're a fucking loser, dude, and you're also on fucking junk again. Get clean, dude.
I am not.
You look like shit.
What Chrissy and Rama? Wait, hold on. What
Get
happened to
clean.
Chrissy and Rama? What happened to Chrissy and Rama, I must answer for. But look at what's going on in the Discord, Jwalamukhi. People are making allegations about me being a predator, like that have nothing to do with Rama and Chrissy.
And you know what? You know what,
mentally
Nish? It's because of your unwillingness to be open and transparent. You agreed to radical honesty, and you're back here having secret fucking meetings, talking shit about the person you told you trusted to lead radical honesty. You're full of shit. You're full of shit. You're full of shit. You're full of shit. You have nothing to explain. Nothing to explain. Nothing to explain. You are a piece of shit. You're done. You're cooked. You're done. You're cooked. You're done. You're done. You know what, though? Because there are other women. I'm learning of all kinds of women.
Like whom? Besides Ruby, tell me whom.
Okay. Well, we already talked about Heather.
No, but Heather was like, again.
Okay, where's Kula Shvari? Why isn't she a part of the group anymore?
We can talk to her.
No, I'm asking you. You asked me for names. I'm asking you. Why don't you tell us? Why isn't Kula Shvari a part of the group anymore? Tell us, G.
Dude, Kuleshwari is not part of the group for reasons in Kentucky that we talked about. I can't read your text right now.
No, you can. You don't have to read the text. You can tell us right now. You asked me to tell, okay, fine. What happened with Colleen? Kalidasi? Why isn't she part of the group anymore?
Yo, well, why don't we get Kalidasi, Kuleshwari, Rama, and Chrissy to come?
Okay, so now you asked me, but then you don't want to talk about it.
I do want to talk about it.
You clearly do not.
It's not for me to tell you what
You just said there are no other women who have had any problems with you.
Yes. No other women have had problems like Ruby has had with me. Right now, Ma, the Discord...
That's not true. There's another girl named like Tyrion or something like that.
Oh, Tarini. Tarini and I have never had a sexual relationship. And there are allegations against me that are false, Ma.
You know what, Nish? At this point, if there are, it is because you have created a space that is full of mistrust, secrecy. You've refused to be accountable. You've divided and pitted people against one another. You claim to be committed to radical honesty, and then you do everything antithetical to that. You have been the dishonest one. You have continued to show that you are willing to manipulate people.
You wanted me to get these people to stop getting in the way of Mondays. I want to do Mondays.
What do you mean I wanted you to get these people? What do you mean stop getting in the way of Mondays? There's only been one Monday and there was no obstacle to it. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
There was obstacles to it, Ma, because right after we did Monday, everyone in this community was
You just said that an obstacle would have occurred before, not after.
No.
The only conversations you and I have had since then were next Monday. Yeah, great. So no, I don't know what you're talking about. And for you to insinuate that we have had any conversation to suggest that there is some obstacle to a future Monday is completely false. We have not had a conversation like that.
I will read the text that you sent to me.
Regarding Mondays.
Yes, right after the last Monday that we did.
Okay.
Here's what you said to me.
Okay.
So we did Monday.
Uh-huh.
And right after that Monday, you said,
I thought you couldn't read texts right now also, by the way.
No, I'm not going to read Kuleshwari's text.
You seem to be able to do it now, suddenly.
Can I read your text?
Please.
I don't want to read Kuleshwari's text. You said
I don't want you to
Tuesday,
read her text either. I didn't
1:34
ask
Okay,
you
so this
to.
is Tuesday, right? This is after we did a Monday. You said, Nish, this has to stop. You need to delete everything, the WhatsApp chats, the Discord, your socials, everything.
Right.
Burn it down and start anew. You will never be able to salvage yourself.
So
and
the Discords, the WhatsApp, I didn't say anything about changing
Okay.
Monday Night Zoom.
Let me continue. The skeletons lurking in your dungeon store, these people are either out for blood or will kill anyone to protect you. I'm not going to subject myself to attacks and harassments to do this.
Yeah.
You have to burn it down. It's the only way forward.
Yes,
The
I
attacks
said
and
the
harassment you're
WhatsApp,
getting-
the Discords, which you didn't, by the way. You didn't shut it down. And I also told you to shut it down. Why? Because what's happening? You're claiming you're being accused of shit you didn't do, but
Yes.
you are continuing what's happening. You're claiming you're being accused of shit you didn't do, but
Yes.
you are continuing to leave a space completely unmoderated where women are being further traumatized and fucking targeted and harassed. You're now claiming you're being accused of shit you didn't do. Well,
Yes,
guess
yes.
who what? Who's the one person who has control over that?
Well,
Who's the one person who has control over that?
Well, like
You. It's your server.
That's what I tried to
So
do. I went
instead
I
of
went the
fucking
general.
moderating it or shutting it down, you have a secret fucking meeting with your inner fucking circle, which I guess includes people who can't even fucking form words or speak up or have a fucking thought, right? And you fucking talk shit about the one person who actually offered to genuinely try to fucking flush this out. But you don't want that. What you want are these motherfuckers who will
No,
sit
I don't.
around.
I
Yes,
want
it is, or
to
you
flush
wouldn't
this
fucking be meeting with them. This is what you want. You want a bunch of fucking yes men. The only one here
don't.
who's not a fucking joker
These people
is
are
the
all
one
betraying
other
me.
person who had the
Like,
balls
they're
to
not
stand
yes
up
men.
to you.
They're all-
There's one other person here with the balls to stand up to you.
You're fucking
Yes,
rude.
no.
You're
That's
fucking stupid.
They're all standing
You're a
up to me.
fucking moron.
There's a mutiny right
You
now.
weren't even there. You weren't even there. What the fuck do you know?
It doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't matter. That's the point. You'll defend anything. You weren't even there. You're willing to defend him.
You know nothing about me.
I don't need to know. All I need to know is you laughed when a girl went missing when he was trying to be fucking held accountable.
I laughed at your
Nobody
You
wanted
laughed
to
at a
talk
mother.
about
You
you
laughed at a mother.
exhibit yourself.
That's what you did. You laughed at a mother terrified trying to find a missing fucking girl.
Fucking
That's
rude.
what you
You're
did.
fucking rude.
Guys,
You're fucking rude.
You and I want to call on the phone
somebody
and deal
who
with
says
this.
yes, ma'am.
You're
Like,
fucking rude.
seriously,
I'm not talking to you either.
has-
Let Nish speak for himself. Let Nish speak for himself.
Let
Let Nish speak for himself.
Should we just call separately? Like, this is
You don't like my presence anymore? I can't imagine why. Maybe if I'd been invited to begin with, I might have been a little more
Why would you
pleasant.
be invited when you're so fucking rude to
Well, I wouldn't have to be fucking rude if people weren't sitting around calling me a stampeding fucking elephant behind my back or joking and talking about how they're manipulating me. Maybe I wouldn't be so fucking rude. Maybe that's right. I'm the rude one. Clearly, I'm the rude one.
You would dox people. You would
Clear.
do
I
anything
have not
to protect
doxed
the comfort.
anyone. No one's information is fucking shared publicly. I was swatted. Where's the rage about that? No one's mad about that? No one's
That
upset
was not
and
okay.
raging about the fact that I was swatted?
That was not okay.
Oh, it's not okay. Well, thank
Yes.
goodness everyone knows that's not okay. Do you see me on the internet crying about it like a fucking little bitch? No.
I see you on
And
the
for
internet
anyone to
screaming about it.
suggest that I'm using the internet to attack this group, I don't even have a fucking social media channel.
It's not even the
With
internet.
what? How am I attacking this group? It's your server. The only place I'm posting anything about this at this point now is your server. I committed to that. I have not gone and posted anything outside anywhere else. I have stayed true to my fucking word. I spent my entire day on the phone with restorative justice advocates trying to figure out how I could be a better fucking moderator. Only to fucking come here and find this shit. Only to come here and fight. But once again, the problem isn't the fact that Nish is lying and manipulating people. It's that he got caught. And you don't like my reaction. Once again, you're not talking about the problem here, which is Nish. You're more concerned about my reaction to Nish's problematic behavior. Every fucking time, same old fucking story. That's the problem.
Janata agrees with you there. They all agree with you there. The conversation.
No,
is
not we
WhatsApp.
all. You're speaking
Yes.
for everyone. Let Jayarata speak and let the others speak for themselves.
I could show you the WhatsApp messages if everyone is okay with that, because they're
Oh, you
all
mean the
saying-
WhatsApp that you told me you shut down, but what you actually did was keep going and start a new one or kick me out of? That's what you're talking about?
They do not trust my leadership anymore, rightly so.
You're not
Okay, we
answering
all
my
agree on that.
question. Once again, you're dodging the question. You mean the WhatsApp chat group that you now started that I'm not in, that you continue to communicate with others in?
The WhatsApp group that was started
Uh-huh.
in order for everyone to get together and say we need to
Everyone but me. Everyone
Yes.
but the person you said you trusted to lead a restorative justice
I
effort.
still trust you to lead a restorative justice effort.
Just not to be
Different thing.
included in conversations about what's happening on the inner circle. That wouldn't be important. No,
We
because
cannot
what you're
talk
doing is
about-
you did exactly what I knew you would do. And this is what makes it so fun for me. Is actually, I just lied and manipulated you. I tapped your ego. I knew that you would think that I wanted something, that you would think that if I thought I would have some kind of fucking power here, that I would like calm down. And so I played your fucking game because you are so fucking predictable, because you're just another little fucking narcissist man who thinks he's so fucking smart. You all think you're so fucking smart, but just like every other fucking stupid little narcissist, you underestimated me. So enjoy your bed, Nishanth. You made it. Thank you for your head as promised, you little
This
bitch.
is different, Ma. What we're doing